for na NDC form opposition SCN declare state of emergency na ene ya ba abenwu dia ene ono mo ya adwene because an organized labor at the abase yen declare your position as a former defense minister, knowing what happens when we declare state of emergency. No, what is your position now? Your personal position.
There's no ambiguity. Me can yes we can monte ase ani ade ma kire mo say fight no say adani political ade a na ye mabambofo do kwan na wo ye adwuma no a wo meti aye adwuma no wo meti aye ama galamsey fight no aye adwuma but say ye no political the policies wure mu a wo ntimi nyinkunyim da wo ntimi nyinkunyim say yan copy no anko kan je mo say munye point blank awo pity no ba bi o mutri say munye na MPP fo nye wo mo ye nipa boni fo kaka president no enti munye de ba ye ba ma mo aye wo mo ya chi wo mo ye ba ma wo ye yi wo mo nyina ne ade a no am say fight no e me ye yiye enti me ma so na simple straightforward straight to the point say ya nya ni sa e be ye now e ba na ba yi ba ye no omo no omo preach say state of emergency yan fam to so no omo ba ye no akwa kosisen omo ya djuma no de omo ya ndi omo ya bia ni hwa a stop galamsey fight no e dey say ye fi say de omo djuma no say de omo declare ye no say ade na jinsamu no so omo fi say ajinsamu say de omo minister na ka say fight na ye den even though one can say ajinsamu di o was fight na aye den na ye din e che first no ana sa ye din che first no a wo meyi enyabriye ni margin samu wonde on ka sa agin na akoye dia na ne state of emergency na wo kaaye no na afa na bra so se wo declare
right
na ye de mra ni nyina ato nchen ni ya clear wo nyina na afa e be yadwuma se nuru sadia na nyin samu dia na sa ye yi politics na afiri mu a the point no ye yi politics no free because don ne mo achemienu anya MPP and NDC
honorable
and this we are no free more we better be fight there then there is no need for declaration of state of emergency.
Well understood yeah
very good.
And you know Sabri, if running here Juma, there are stricter laws and then punitive measures against Nkrofo and then you know yachechi wono me sure say working kind news more newspapers now tie news and they ya excavators yachechi Nkrofo bi safo no wo mu di say adwuma na enei no yetimi yachechi wono if we do not ensure say the laws against activities now more you know say yan enhance those laws na penalties I was say dem when yan farm more don't you think say we can't fight this battle abaya kanka e wo kroma hanim say number 2 monitoring and surveillance previous government modia monitor most of the galamsey side they collect excavators if these two things are not enhanced honorable, don't you think, sir? You be the day, abambe you be the day. Now, so we cannot arrest this canker.
Your guess is as good as mine, sir. Galamsey fight no ebe year. Excavators no omwa ya so brachi a yakochi wo mo e was site. Na sa abaya jeje. Yes, na abaya so no mo shin. Excavators in video away, you know. Actually, yes, okay, they should keep them, they shouldn't burn them. Almost by an auto as we said, that is the only solution. One moment to me, I said the Baya, only man says, yeah, was Adiaba. But for continue, say, excavator Nako, and now said, if you didn't know what it was, you won't be an idea, they just say, a Bayaguma, or my Benny, and they just say, I know I didn't know. And one year Jumadia, now ye excavators more. Now, they say small scale miners are 1 million liga. Osha a year purpose more. 1 year conference say, Abana Jiji one more excavators. 1 million liga miners. 1 more concession. 1 more program I'm saying for her. and so about 2 years almost you see even bribe Kurampono, what would you feel in one? One more a claim one. One more intimidate woman, one more harass woman, one more you say, and so we legal minus. Or what illegal minus, you know. This is what they are saying. Now, tormenting woman. So how do we go? For what illegal minus, you know. Here for an illegal minus, you know. And a woman illegal mining, you know. Small scale minus, you know. Woman, you have to show woman intimidating woman, harassing woman, and you woman, woman declares a buying for woman, excavators, a woman.
Okay.
You see the intensity of the fight. And where it's going.
Okay.
And the Aquacoya Basa
it's honorable. Who did you say a queen? You bet me a quincy as ye. Oman for Kase, the 8 years of the previous government, they did all they could. Jombe be amoye. You see, about Fraba, one amoye. There's been hindrances. Said you can carry no. Yet in such rich, the bin say, wait a minute, yes, and yamia want to once in bia. Sao queen ya, you who say, and your concassi, honorable. You bet me a con. And she said, I did go come from before, and now. Is it enough to fight this galamsey? And I said, there are other things be on more. I mean, what honorable person here was answer defense minister, deputy defense minister paying. Over to me, and they are check. Abaya was we as an advice and as counsel. No matter me, 2 sana mono. Said the bear, Yahoo to me a toying.
Yes. A Kubian why in your a Kubian why on the qua will be come out as victorious. Lion defeat you be a Kubia when you're no, but Odiodin Kunim magic. Nothing more your Israel and Hamas in Tokoya. Baby Edrum, which is Israel or upper hand. And this is Hamas for a year, dear. Israel for no person or Munya, according to the trap. We call Ukraine and Russia. Russia for upper hand. They say Ukraine for patch house. A column review. One person, Womunya, and maybe Almontubia, a Russia for no pay. Oh, yeah, a column review. A could be anywhere, any yet. There could be anywhere. Young was a Wenum and a Dinkunim, and now Wenum the Dinkunim until I was said, you toned down. Say, your wound is hardia, and ye, medical can say, a cool way, you better know succession. Say, you the correct people, one more, the unknown. Okay, yeah, maybe me can say, your minister, no deputy minister, no in charge of mines, deputy minister, no. You are free one lawyer in charge of this Galamsey fighting. Want to meet that because or your politician or your MP and you go from yes sir, one more demonstrate against him now on the property and one.
Okay.
And he said, you better need the Obi Musa now. All I want to say, if you only do come, say, may 100% because become a grandson, you're going to say, oh, be on to me because you're to a bet you because we fight it, Galamsey. When you are the innocent and as a neutral person, because that's what fight here, or Catanini, no, yeah, Jumanua, a day. That's the go for our money back. Akatabako, no, maybe about any year, Jumanua. Galamsey fighting in that, and he Catani saying, we cut away a walk for Binuso. No beer when you want to phobia Nuswa. Sir attacks. A month for outside the Bama one. A Juan win to me.
Okay.
Nipano, actually, Sabi Ebusom.
Okay.
And immediately, if he said, I be being why in the area, and the BBN was I to be fighting. Galamsey fighting, but you are aye. If it means, he said, a Samuna. Yet the state of emergency, no, and the Bayer Magana for you Tumwa. Say a people pay. Yes, the person Gana need the anywhere so Kasa.
Okay.
There's also Kumasi Kwaya Omoye. This Swami interchange Omoye and the Swami road ya Omoye Aqua or Finso Kwai. Such a mess among Subaka say. Yes, that here. e dia wunyanya bebe beba na amanfo hwe se so mo satire se wo mo ya wo ni ye enti ena ye pe
okay
edi sa kokobọ no ma wo ene hifo na enkasa ntia sa akwa na yiye no eni pa no ye nyina ya no ni ye wire fi se obi be ka se ne kro no edi ne mo se na wo se ya fa so ana se ya fa so obi gina nchai na so tum koti na wadwo na wo ye no ma ne nye yi a wo no na o se ye adwuma na mo ye no ye ni wani nyina fi kwa Galamsey fight no e be very very successful e so na ni beti kwaye no e be se biem da bi woni betime bia nua e dia hyane mu ama nchiriba abe hu se ampa mrebi na Galamsey se Ghana no mutimi tu ewo anamo ya anye sa de ne se so se e beto aba chia yen sa grofo na eto aba ma yen no ye na se ye ne hard one wo mo aba sa to tia yen e dia ko ma ba wo ye ntimi fight you
right
but by abani oba obetimi de na si form aba we kura betimi de na si form na wanye na fight no yetimi aye se ojai amani eni we de menye owu sei na we na ye sei ya you say the abani ni abani na wo so enti obetimi deal with any obi a woni wa ben bia se se mo satisfy wo no we deal with them
right
but we deal with them na say we declare bi na wo ko fo mo na ye na wo shega na wo ntimi enye na wo say Galamsey fight no aye dey papa you haven't said anything to Ghanaians
honorable yeda se pa na question ba ko me ni bo ho na say bre no ko everything ye kwa
baby
ye kwa ye be san so ba be si honorable yeda se bi so ko fi e wo wi o de be house dia
honorable da wo be kuma say no ye be arrangement no ba studio the discussion no ye be ma ba studio na
we need say media friendly
yes anything that they be for no wo be kuma arrangement ma say na aton kan wa ba studio na and person for wa miam baby a wo sha wa twen wa kwagina wa ye bon ko boy
yes
yeah that's a pa yeah
let's read that baby
all right honorable major retired Derrick Odru former defense minister and Kankes deputy yes deputy defense minister Kofi
Kankes
me take out from the submission the fact that I say we need neutral people to lead the fight against Galamsey. Sisi ano say you Galamsey say a national cancerous activity. Then many ya adwene wo ho say yes we would need a neutral person. But if it's a neutral person no who go find one fa oman mu
open say Ghana neutral people are
Kofi who go find a neutral person who's on was say ye the man wa obetimi aye pa is he a neutral person?
No, you know, I can't say me say, you know, take it easy. I can't say me say neutral person. No,
yes.
Hey, obi a Ofi Galamsey site. Okay, he was
Ofi Galamsey site.
Obi a Ofi hono because say or explain is or boy was the deputy minister. Baby a or no say Ofi no. Hey, baby a omu ye bi wo ho. Or supporters say wo hono. Once wo ye bi. Now say deputy minister Nezan's officer area mo hono. Enti okoka say okay fight here ne support
will go against
yeah ne to abama e bi kura make say kura obi wo hono ma ye kan say o man is kakra o support no during the campaign no dey ye baby ever say akofo bi efi and found ne abankom e bi on this kwa ever say bi ofi voter region na baby ofi no wonye Galamsey ne bi ho ono onim ye friend say obi o support no bia wa hanom na so oni pa kono also the na base format that is the neutral aspect na no explaining no ono enfa ne ho obi antumi sabotage say wo next first me ye campaign ma na bibi e wo mu say obi betumi dia fa ne MP say wo ne unu ne nkasa but enye te say me fianum na me amisa ba fight against you who be lose totally no bi anzo person be lose
Galamsey no go be say enye bia ba ko ne ye no it is a deputy minister na say wo free ye fan say wo free apa wo free north okay like western north or home na free na say ye Galamsey wo ha and Galamsey ye wa poe mantemu ye wo enfinfi mantemu even kind of say tifido mantemu nyina
across Galamsey no wo
it's not across but then if we are getting somebody, a neutral person, to lead the national fight, not geographical fight. So we are not looking at geographical fight, but we're looking at the national fight there. Then we need a neutral person. And Nameka says that neutral person, you can find it for him.
No, you can find it. I think he's explained it. I don't know why.
No, I understand. No, I've made mention of the no, was talking about geographical. Me I say me constituency and say me say let's move beyond that. What I'm trying to say is that my takeout from Nese, the neutral person, yes, it is okay. But as to how to get that neutral person, I mean, that's my problem. If you have a way of getting the neutral person, so who is going to appoint that neutral person? It's not the same president. The president doesn't belong to a political party, so it will be difficult. And we'll say politicians now, when we lead the cancer, the fight, no, and I want to first. Look, the fight I'm leading, I'm not leading it for my constituents, unless I'm not leading it for my group of party members. No, I'm leading it for Ghanaians. You understand? I'm leading for Ghanaians. There's no neutral person anyway, even though it is good. If you're going to get somebody, where are we get the person from? From Togo, from Nigeria, or whatever? I know there, it is not. And then also,
no, in your mind, guys, in your mind, because I appoint this here, I buy an appointment. Or appointed, your friend is saying prison board chair. Your former deputy general, your former general secretary. Out now, Obianka Wasem, because I did that. People are. When you say okay, or you're neutral, or for immigration, or so for Wengam, or the Obianka Wasem. So if you say, why are you getting a neutral person? I needed that. For me, that's it's no question. You pay your people almost to be a general. So or and found so the should not be a military person, and now we. Nili do leading ne brabo boni ne amobe ye benya nipa bebre even oko asofuma se ne yetumi ye bi omuko kwache immigration se ye bi omutumi kwache prison ye bi kwache other way ye betumi anya obi a onu betumi lead policy no better as obey she ye betumi address that stage no until as to say getting neutral person as far as I'm concerned ye benya nipa bebre go to our universities your professors bebre honum nipa bebre honum we know so bia honum but if you give them the your you want obi anymore but nipa be brave our send the man for one they can lead it easily.
Okay, so you support the idea say a neutral person should lead it?
Oh yes.
Okay, that's fine. With any best now what me make some recommendations that they are kind of say about normal this unusual person.
That's not a discussion.
No, mommy, you are saying it, and so if I'm saying means I can say I don't know how, and when I say if you know the how, so lead it. So lead it. Nipa kwen fa so nya nipa koda board ahoro anu a obianka wasem say ne betu nya nipa the same thing. That's it. But my almost recommendation you can also lead it.
Me recommend man no say on fa when ye prison and on for when ye immigration for when ye but so.
And then one thing you should also remember ne say Major General Ekasai say saa nipa no ye couple politicians na onipa no obi oto aba bia so utie ni obi oto aba because okwa na wudu kokumu to aba no you are a politician, you obviously belong to a certain political party even though you haven't brought you when him say me na me say but then you belong to in your heart, you know you belong or you sympathize with a particular political party. Maybe Maka, and I will continue to say this say the Major General Kano politicizing this fight and then clearly even in our submissions, if you want to keep pointing fingers at incumbents, opposition on whatever, we can't win this fight. We cannot win this fight. Anyway, it's 10 minutes after 9 and Kofi Ibu hon be bad beso so bibia ne hon ma sorry so na yeah
after 9
10 minutes to 10 50 minutes after 9 Udi bibia kadia any sorry so na continental commentator aba na anopay the gospel dialogue Jimmy and non du pepe what na say now what they are praying the gospel dialogue non du pepe what not they are praying and one more share the interpretation of the Bible. Is there any interpretation of the Bible and now hon no konte de osuani bia na me adom me bie na adwene na akoma mu a wo bebo ankyerɛkyerɛ ama yetimi hu pefe de womu efa ye ntro konkron a ye de boy embra no ne kyerɛkyerɛ mu any a day. Na elder edi kan kra badada a tesa no pay you betina say na ye de sa eye ehhehye no ye de aba. You know, just stick around and then don't go anywhere. Let's stick around and don't go anywhere. Continue kasa aba. You know, Jilipa you say elder so be do so my half 5 1 say no pay. Continue.
Wele amejo so.
Na and a gospel dialogue. Bible you don't want to call. Near say ni church mu bi wo hana say church mu bi ani ho. Kwa fa so church mu ntiase ni mu.
Sure. Maminda medical maminda wase na me mama baso. Anopa nsempa mabo adwuma. On say the fight against galamsey no. A huge fight.
Yes.
And say na papa na e ka no ana honorable e ka say o say ye neutral person no.
Yes.
Getting a neutral person is not a problem.
Yes.
Is the neutral person not going to be remote controlled?
So that is the
issue.
That is mine.
It is not about say you be a neutral person.
Okay.
Ghana, the problem now you want to say. Say na okan. Yes, a security personnel on omuntimi
Omuntimi yes.
What watching pano? Na your friend power from above.
Yes.
And instruction from above. Say any power way there. You handle that with kid gloves.
And because these neutral persons are appointed by
the issue. That is the issue. You know, say bia this particular constituency MP or no free hano and you no be fight it. But whatever be the case, no, ye chini pano krana or constituents ni hwe say MP no ho no enkonko gina omachi na onkonko
MP ya nso no so de na di kan say ono no won hwe.
That is it. Ntia no de say na e woka no it's about the mindset. I was see esisa ya adwene. I was see esisa ya adwene. Na bibia ye no ye in the right way. Ghana ye pek cutting corners dodo. Ye pesi e cut corners bibia no ase waka ade na mra no say na wachire nipa ne mra no ohwe kon obefa so obefa mra no.
Yes.
Kon obefa so like obese conventing ways bulldoze the person's way through and without following the law. And getting a neutral person is not the issue. Yam fan say wa woti hoi.
Yes.
We change of Pentecost ni nyamesuro wo mu yenka do ma memfa ne so ye Kristo ni nyamesuro wo mu emfa oni asori awoko e na abai a point so abai ba more free hand.
Yes.
Ama odi ayejuma no ana.
Exactly.
Are you getting it? Police ni why na dwen say adwuma no be no why no krogin no. Okoche nipa ne ba wi a aso de ye ni duty say o prosecute nipa no. Prosecution no aso ebeko ana.
Yes.
Are you getting it? In this na wo koche nipa no na say wo koye investigation na hard no nya information no kra na wo che nipa na upper hand be suppress the processor. I mean, ekoye nkubisi. Inti is about time yanka say nyina talking about the gospel dialogue and any elder wonderful AJ Arthur no kwasoro wo BK Arthur Memorial Temple or Kenton Chrono District Udium and yene no ebetwetwe nkomo and ye share the rudiments of Bible interpretation. The rudiments of Bible interpretation or hermeneutics. Or say the art of preaching no and as nyamesem kano is categorized into three. Yawo the idea from homiletics, yawo hermeneutics, and yawo apologetics. Talking about apologetics, obi to say Pastor Emmanuel and Chibusi I can say he's into the apologetics. He knows more. Apologetics is the defense of the gospel. Okase Yesu Kristo eye ojenkwa anani muna nkwa wa. You should be able to defend the faith.
Yes.
So that is apologetics. Then we talk about the hermeneutics about the interpretation. Assembly passage bi ho no ma wo fa passage bi na no an say all kind of maka say
there are deeper
meanings into it. So okay kan Moses ngoma di kan ti ba kon yimu ba kon na Genesis chapter 1 verse 1 or say in the beginning
yes God created
in fitiase no oba John chapter 1 verse 1 so also or say infitiase no the two infitiase enye pe
yes
esolo infitiase na Genesis 1:1 and esolo infitiase John 1:1 o ga say friend say Pharisee for no ekoka che Jesus say assembly anti obi won kwai say ojai ne ira na Moses e kan say o person ojai o ira ma na bodin amana enkrata che say divorce certificate che say waja no and Jesus say makoma denti ena ma Moses ye ne sa na mfitiase no na ente sa mfitiase na Yesu kan no e different from the mfitiase na wo John 1:1 and the same mfitiase na wo Genesis 1:1. So when we talk of hermeneutics we are talking about the interpretation. Here that is where context applies.
Yes.
Context applies. Papa no abe.
Elder wonderful.
Jiata wabe. Also wedi ka ba be kire yen Bible translation.
Okay.
Quite fast we translate Bible no. Wedi ka ba. This is the second time I oba. Internet the obe kire the interpretation. Na ma one kofa passage bi na one so ne ko anso ne no mu ni ko enti yebi so ya de pa. Etesi pa.
Even some menka asɔre Pentecost asase wo tia asɔfo bi mu ɛwɔ baabi a otimu sɛ na asɛm a okay ne ntire mu no asɛ ne the passage no mfa but then omo de toto more of a wiase abrabo then going deeper into like the biblical interpretations no most are quite a bit challenging for them. Exactly. But then when the two wiase ho there you can understand it from that perspective.
Sure. Yes. Exactly. Also over the synoptic gospel now we say the four gospels no Matthew, Mark, Luke and John.
Yes.
Omo nyina narrate the story of Jesus.
Yes.
Quite fast way no ni wo ene na story obi a wo quite fast or narrative no there are similarities but there are certain differences between the two and no na ada gidi a wo munyi nyame asem ni a no munyi Bible ni no kire say Bible no kra enye no kra na contradictions ewum na Jesus story ye no eso se na Mark narrative no and eso se na Matthew kan de and eso se na John kan de enti no difference is say asem no enye no kra but the Bible no kra wo say the Bible no ni ne hu mbra is not contradictory.
Okay.
So we read the Bible as a story book, and I will read it as any other academic book there, and a philosophical book. The other say a contradictory. Friends, a theology, you must understand the theology. You must know the concept. You must know the tradition. You must know where Matthew is coming from, where Mark is coming from, where Luke is coming from. Matthew to Gini, Luke a physician, almost the same person.
Yes.
Mark
so they would write and interpret.
Their choice of words are different. In the assembly, the choice of words say, oh yeah, maminu mienu adakwa maminu mienu essay. Say we should write about ourselves. Yentro myself. The whole choice of words
will be different
from me choice of. By the end of the day, we are writing about what myself.
We are trying about ourselves.
We are trying about ourselves. And we are trying about ourselves. Hermeneutics, Bible interpretation. In fact, the rudiments of it, and that's the basics of Bible interpretation. Either wonderful Jiata on the Hebrew.
We are sorry Pentecost ni. Now do say I just say Sunday nkwa na obeba sorry na obetie de osofo be ka kire na tie bi say be won fa Bible na so kin kan ya obetimi a church mu a church ase na wate wo ase kran sana wakotie e wo baabi e ma ya tumfuturo e de egu wani Adenti and 58 after 9. I'll pay yes so na yada a year nanadra ahinkra ketria sisa na pertina se kuwakrated minimum 7 media de bro so na yada one I want to sharing live on Facebook at the latter part of the program no sharing live no yada one say yada kufikwa chia so making it possible for us to